Hello everybody, it's Peter here. The Black Ops 3 beta has come and gone. I got to play a fair amount of it, and in this video I'm going to talk about the things that I found were good about the beta, things that I think should be just changed a little bit but they're not necessarily bad, and then things that I don't really like. I'm going to start off with the good in this video. The first thing I liked was the weapon leveling. I liked the weapon leveling system for Modern Warfare 3. It was simple, you got the weapon attachments and stuff, everyone could do it really simply. And I just thought it was a good system. The overall movement in the game felt really smooth. It was pretty fun to do, and you could get a lot of nice actions going. The paint job customization was amazing. At first, when it said 64 layers, I thought it was 64 layers split between left, right, and middle. But it was 64 layers each side, and that was just amazing. The unlock tokens were great. That was a great addition in Black Ops 2. It made sure that it gave you incentive to prestige and not just stay at the one level. And also just the way the medals pop up and the fact that they're like fun names for them and stuff. I like that. That was another thing that I liked in Black Ops 2. Some changes that I think need to be addressed before the full game comes out is the shotguns. The shotguns have a shot package effect. I'm referencing Destiny here. It's where you aim down sights and the spread is just tight. In most Call of Duties there was a shot package effect, but it was never quite as strong as it is in this game. Like this game, a shotgun goes from being a buck spread to a slug round. Another change that I want is the sniper sensitivity. In all the other games, when you aim down sights with a sniper, you would slow down your look sensitivity. So like you'd go from like the 14, you'd still be at 14, but while you're aiming down sights, it would feel more like 10 or something. In this game, you do not slow down at all, and I found it really difficult to snipe because of that. Another change, which I'm sure will be in the game, but it might be a little bit more difficult, is to be able to see paint jobs in third person. Right now, if you go up to someone and you look at their gun, you won't see the paint job, you'll just see the default color of their gun. Another thing that I'm sure will be in the game when it finally comes out is a paint job inspector. What I mean by that is like go to someone's player channel like they had in Black Ops 2. And then you can see emblems and paint jobs, and you can look at their paint jobs. Because as of right now, the only way to show someone your paint job was to take a screenshot and send it to them through a message, which was kind of annoying. The last change is the specialist health. I found that as the specialist, you had the same amount of health. I think that when you activate it, you should have just a little bit more health than you do normally. I think the game has a default of 100 health. I think that when the game comes out, I think that the specialist should have just a little bit more health, maybe like 125, 115, zombies reference, you know, something just minusculely more. The bad, I've got to say, some of the guns had just really small areas that you could paint, like the HVK. It only had like the very top, which you could barely see. I think that you should have more areas where you can paint so that there's more customization. I found that there was an issue with them joining and the matchmaking that might just be because of the beta. Like sometimes I try to join a friend and they were in just the lobby waiting to join a match and I couldn't, and then I'd have to reset the application. Other times the matchmaking just wouldn't. Also, every now and then there was a lot of jitters. Like there was one game where the jitter game was strong and we just had to leave the game. The next thing is just a small little tweak, which is actually more of a change than anything. It might be a bug, but in the new game mode that they introduced towards the end of the beta called Safeguard, the robot Chappie was invisible in the final kill cam. It's not really that big of a deal, but it would be cool to just have him just so that people will have less things to complain about. And that's about it. That sums up the things that I'd like to see changed before the game finally comes out. Summarized as the good, summarized as the bad. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, leave a like. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.